Now, before we get started with today's show, as you guys already know, we have a goal to try to get to 20,000 subscribers, and we could really use your support. If you enjoy content like this and you like daily Knick updates, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we could really use all of the great support that you guys give us so we can continue to create all of the great content for you guys. 3 of them things. 3 victories. We have a win streak. It is official. The Knicks beat down, destroyed, demolished the Washington Wizards. I've been waiting a long time to say this, so let me say it because I can't wait. We got 3 of them things. The Knicks destroy the Wizards. We blow them out, and we did it as soon as the first quarter started by shooting 3 after 3. We were just raining threes down on them at each and every single turn. And it started with our stars, Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. They set the tone by being aggressive, passing the ball, moving themselves. But the three-point shot was beautiful tonight for the Knicks. They were shooting it. They were getting open looks. They were moving the ball around, and each and every player was hitting the shot when they were open. We're going to break down all of this and so much more today. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. And make sure you have notifications turned on so you don't miss a second of the new content. And now, let's get started. The Knicks destroy the Wizards, and they achieved their first win streak of the season. I am so happy to say that the Knicks have won 1, 2, 3 of them things. We beat the Nets twice, and we just beat the Washington Wizards. And might I add, we beat the Wizards in blowout fashion. You want to know why the Knicks won this game? Because by halftime, the Knicks were up by 19 points, and it was behind 20 team assists. That was one of the main reasons the Knicks blew this game wide open. That, and they were shooting near 50% from the field and near 50% from 3. When you are rebounding the ball, when you are getting second chance opportunities, when you are passing the ball like the Knicks were, and then you're hitting your threes and you're hitting all of your shots, basically, you're not losing this game. And from the first quarter, the Knicks started leading this game, and they never looked back. Second quarter, they demolished the Wizards, going up 19 at halftime. And then, I gotta say it, the third quarter dominance. Are we ready to say this? Are we ready to give it a name? The third quarter of dominance needs to be something said. Whenever we come out of halftime, we respond. We're aggressive. We're attacking inside, and we're making sure we're playing better defense. That third quarter, I thought our aggression on offense met our aggression on defense, because for those first few minutes, the Wizards couldn't do anything, couldn't score anything, couldn't get anything easy. And when they tried to attack inside, even though it was easy for them in the first quarter and the second quarter, it was not easy for them to attack inside anymore. The Knicks were game planning for that, and they made them have to pass outside. And that's what the Knicks wanted. Now, even though the perimeter defense is still a problem and the transition defense is still a problem, because a lot of the threes that the Wizards missed, they were wide open threes. But the Knicks allowed them to shoot those threes because they did not want them to get easy paint buckets. They did not want them to go into the paint and do whatever they wanted. So they stopped one threat to prepare themselves for another threat. This time around, tonight, it worked, and we got our first win streak of the season. The Knicks tonight, 134 to 106. As the great James L. Edwards of The Athletic just stated here, the Knicks begin their first win streak of the season, grabbing their third straight win with a beatdown of the Washington Wizards. Every regular rotation player was good, but James L. Edwards thought that Brunson was fantastic. And there's a reason that he thought that. It's because that Jalen Brunson controlled the pace of this game from the start. As soon as we started, he was aggressive. He was attacking inside. When he saw the double team, he would pass out of it. He would either do a hockey assist, either to Josh Hart to somebody else, or he would fake a pass and then make a shot. or try to fake a shot and then make a pass inside. Or he would drive inside, attract so many defenders, and then pass it to the open man. How many times did we see him do that with OG Anunoby or with Josh Hart or with Karl Anthony Towns? Jalen Brunson was abusing them in each and every way. And one thing that I saw tonight that we didn't really see all season long is the Knicks utilizing and abusing the pick and roll. And not only utilizing it when Towns was rolling and they were going to give him the ball. There were times when Towns was rolling and he was aggressive. He looked like a threat, but they never intended to give him the ball. They just wanted him to be a threat. And there's a reason for that, because when that happens, it allows Jalen Brunson to have options and make a decision. Do I want to give it to Towns? Do I want to give it to an open shooter? Or better yet, do I see defenders now going off of me? Now I have a better shot inside. Now I'm going to take that shot and either get contact and go to the line or still get those 2 points and convert and go back on the other side. That's what I was seeing, and that's what the Knicks were abusing. If New York continues to do that on offense, we're going to see the Knicks have nights like this. Take a look at what New York did tonight. Look at what our stars did tonight. Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks tonight as we beat down the Washington Wizards. 24 points in 25 minutes. 24 points in 25 minutes. 3 of 4 from 3 and 12 rebounds. Doing pretty much whatever he wanted. Let me say this again because it's not going to get said enough. Karl Anthony Towns is a new player on this team. Really early on in the season. If I could say it, probably one of the best offensive performances that I've seen from a player traded to a team, then I can remember, then I can't even think about it. I don't remember the last time I've seen a player contribute on this level offensively, do what he's doing on this level offensively as a new player to a team. He is doing everything you could hope a big man to do. Shooting the three, faking the three, driving, going inside, dunking, taking contact, making Sarr look like exactly what he is, a rookie, a little boy out there. And then his partner in crime, Jalen Brunson, star of the show in my opinion, 26 points, 5 of 9 from 3, 11 assists, and 0 turnovers. 0 turnovers. Talk about ball handling. He was passing the ball to everyone that was on the court. Josh Hart got it. OG Anunoby got it. Karl Anthony Towns got it. Mikal Bridges got it. Payne got it. You name it, they got it. Jericho Sims on a pick and roll. He got it on a nasty, crazy, incredible dunk. That was incredible from Jericho Sims. But I got to go back to our stars real quick in Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. Again, Jalen Brunson tonight, 26 points, 5 of 9 from 3, 11 assists, and 0 turnovers. I can't tell you how hard it is to be a point guard in this league and try to get yourself 11 assists without turning the ball over once, getting yourself that many points, being impactful, knowing when to take your shot, knowing when the double is coming, and passing out of the double. Talk about high IQ, high-level basketball. That's what Jalen Brunson is giving this Knicks team right now, and that's what you start to expect out of our stars. Not only scoring, but playmaking. Jalen was doing that. He's going to get a lot of credit for that. But Karl Anthony Towns, he deserves just as much credit, if not a little bit more, because when he came to this team, nobody thought he was an elite playmaker, an elite passer. Him and OG Anunoby have this connection that is just mind-boggling to me. It is so on point. It is so good. They're finding each other inside, finding each other down low. He's finding him when he's cutting inside. OG just finds a way to be open when nobody else can find where he is on the court. I don't know how you lose somebody like OG, but when you lose him, he's going to find himself open inside. He's going to be cutting, and that's going to be beneficial for the Knicks. Towns finding OG. That connection has gotten better each and every game, and this game, you saw it again. Payne tonight, 17 points on 6 of 9 shooting from the field, 5 of 6 from 3. Can I give you that one more time? 5 of 6 from 3. Now listen, I understand the Knicks bench is still one of the worst benches in terms of overall scoring in the league because we just don't get enough scoring from enough players. But honestly, we are injured right now as well, too. We're missing Deuce McBride. We're missing Preston Achua. And if Landry Shamet was available, he would probably be playing as well, too. So we're missing a few key bench pieces right now. But the players that we have, we're playing them and they're stepping up. Payne is one of those players. Not only tonight, but he stepped up the other night against Brooklyn. And again, the other night against Brooklyn when he played them before, the Sixers game. Each and every time he's on the court, he's doing something impactful, either shooting the ball, passing the ball, helping to get others involved, but his defense as well. When Brunson is off the court and we need somebody to stabilize the offense, we need somebody to run that point guard position, help get others involved. You can absolutely count on Payne being able to give you those minutes and being able to control the lead or keep that lead or increase the lead without having to rely on Brunson or put Brunson back into the game or have to worry about Brunson playing significant minutes in order for us to win games. But we had a couple of other players on that bench, didn't we? A couple of other players that also gave us an impact. I've criticized one of these players a lot. We're talking about Jericho Sims and the rookie Pacome Dadiet. Now, Dadiet, you can go back and look at my history for him. I told the Knicks to play them. So I'm going to talk about Dadiet in a second. The one guy I got to talk about, Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims was impressive. And I know the stat line is not going to show how impressive he actually was. 7 rebounds, 1 block, 3 of 4 from the field, plus 13. You look at it and you think to yourself, I mean, Troy, it was okay, plus 13, but the whole team was, positive. Why are you giving praise to Jericho Sims? He deserves it. Absolutely does. I criticize Jericho Sims because he was not aggressive on the offensive end. And what did he do almost immediately when he checked in? Pick and roll with Jalen Brunson. And then Jalen Brunson gives him that ball. He takes that ball up and nearly breaks the rim in the process as he's dunking it. Goes for an and one, and yes, makes the free throw, completes the play. Does that, gets rebounds, plays very good defense on the other end. And then he gets open again inside. Now, I think he's going to pass the ball because Jericho Sims oftentimes passes the ball. Surprisingly, gave us, I don't know what you want to call that, a push shot, a floater shot inside the paint. Whatever he was doing, he did that shot inside the paint, converted on another 2 points. Jericho Sims was impressive on both ends of the floor. Is it an improvement from what we've seen? Is it better than what we've seen? In my opinion, absolutely is. Jericho Sims has been better on the offensive side of the ball. And not only this game, it's been a few games, but this game, probably his best because he wasn't hesitating. He was attacking and making sure if he had the shot, he was going to take the shot. But I forgot one player, didn't I? What was his name again? Oh, yeah, the rookie. The guy that people thought was not going to get any time at all. But injuries led to opportunities. Opportunities led to a little bit of defense. A little bit of defense led to more minutes. And more minutes led to that. Rookie Pacome Dadiet off the bench as the Knicks beat the Wizards tonight. 9 points. 3 of 6 from 3. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. The rookie can play. He can play. You can't deny it. Now, when the Knicks are fully healthy, do I expect him to play? When Achua is back, if we get Shamet, all these players, I don't think so. I would probably be holding my breath and really be very surprised. I'd be shocked if we were fully healthy and all of these rookies would be getting time. But am I a little bit surprised that Tom Thibodeau would go back to Pacome Dadiet? Just a little bit, even though I made a case for it. I said if you play defense and Tom Thibodeau sees you play defense, he's going to play you more minutes. It seems like that's the case because he played more minutes. He still has a couple of defensive lapses. He gets caught behind screens way too easily. And because of that, it leads to wide open shots for the other team. He has to work on that. But man-on-man defense, switching on defense, rotating on defense, very good already for Pacome. And that three-point shot is money. He's 19 years old. He's 19 years old. And he can shoot like that and play defense like that. And it's year 1. What happens in year 3 or year 4? Is that shot even better? Is his defense even better? Is he a two-way player? the Knicks are looking like they just created a monster. Pacome Dadiet is somebody to look at. Ariel Hukporti is somebody to look at. Tyler Kolek is somebody to look at. We could come back in a few years looking back at this year as the year that changed everything for the Knicks. Not only for right now, but for years in the future as well, too. Only time will tell. But early on, our rookies, all of them, not one, not two, all of them have had their moments to shine. Pacome, over the last 2 games, have done that. Not only with the defense, but his offense. 3-point shot, very good as well, too. Got to give some credit to Pacome Dadiet. Like what I saw out of him. Also, though, like we always do each and every single game, we break down the team stats and we break down the shot chart. Let's pull it all up here. As you can see here, reviewing the final score again, 134-106. Knicks win this game. We dominate this game early on. Again, really, it was domination because of the way we shot the 3. As you can see right there, the New York Knicks shot from the field, 56% from the field and 50% from 3. 20 out of 40 3-pointers made. I mean, listen, when you are shooting 50% from 3 and 56% from the field, it's going to be hard to beat you. They shot 43s and made 20 of them. Of course, you're going to blow out the Washington Wizards. Look what the Wizards shot. Look what they shot conversely. The Wizards shot conversely 33.3%, and from the field, they shot 47.3%. So something that we're noticing is at times, that 3-point shot is either going to be very, very high or equal to the paint in terms of percentage because sometimes it's open, or it's going to be very low. I can say tonight, in terms of the Knicks perimeter defense, it wasn't all that great. Sometimes they had their moments. Sometimes they closed out okay. But for the most part, the Washington Wizards missed a lot of open threes or rushed a lot of open threes. They did a lot of their damage inside the paint because they knew when they were missing their shots, all they could do was attack. And they were attacking. As you can see with the team assists, 37 assists. The Knicks passed the ball 37 times to the Washington Wizards 23. So they were passing the ball. They were getting rebounds. Even though it was tied 41-41, they were still getting their rebounds. It's not like they were out-rebounded. So that was something to look at as well, too. But when the Knicks are shooting 56% from the field, 50% from 3, they're moving the ball and getting 37 assists. They have, in terms of fast break points, 10-4. Nothing really to write home about, but they made sure that the Wizards didn't have really any fast break points. And that's something to understand there and consider. Because a lot of times, the Knicks get beat in transition. But this time around, even though it still needs work, they tried to make sure that the Washington Wizards could not convert on any transition bucket. An aggressive Knicks team, a dominant defensive Knicks team, a team that is locked in and focused, understanding that putting wins together right now is important. Understanding that being healthy when we go to the postseason is important. That type of team is dangerous. And we're turning into that team right before our eyes with ball movement, with good individual defense, with good player movement, and also with our stars reading the room, reading where our other players are, and making sure we understand where they want the ball, where they're going to be open for the ball, and where's the best place for them to catch it. The Knicks have been playing good basketball, beautiful basketball, and it's been amazing to watch. But what about you guys? What did you think about tonight's game against the Washington Wizards? Did you like the way the Knicks dominated? The Knicks destroyed Washington. The way we rained down threes. The way we got them into so much trouble early on and they could never recover. Please let me know how you guys feel about that in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knick fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.